Hello everybody and welcome to the class. Today we are going to talk about MCQ of Act 3, Scene 1 and 2, Julius Caesar. Now question number 13. Which of the following statements is not true of the conspirators? They planned to kill Caesar, that is absolutely true. They made a conspiracy against him. They bathed their hands in Caesar's blood. This is also true. After murdering him, they bathed their hands in Caesar's blood, as per California's dream. They are pardoned by Antony. They are never pardoned by Antony. Sorry. They are never pardoned by Antony. They justify their actions as being for the good of Rome. Yeah, after murdering him, they go to the pulpits and give speech and they pacify the crowd, the fickle minded people, and they justify their actions for being good, as being good for the, they justify their actions as being for the good of Rome. So, for the betterment of Rome, they have done this murder. They explain that fact, that is, after murdering Caesar. So C number is the wrong one. Okay. Which of the following statements is not true of the conspirators? It is C number. They are pardoned by Antony is not true. Okay. Fourteen number. Casca be sudden for we fear prevention. And the question is, who says this line and why? Brutus, because he fears that their plan will be discovered. Cassius, because he fears that their plan will be discovered. Brutus, because he wants to prevent the assassination. Cassius, because he wants to prevent the assassination. So it is actually Cassius who fears their plan will be discovered. So B is the right option. Number 15. What? Is the fellow mad? Who is Caesar referring to as the fellow in this line? Brutus, Cassius, Artemidorus, Decius. So the answer is Artemidorus because he is a well-wisher of Caesar and he wants to give a petition there. And in the petition, he is giving a warning against the conspirators, which Caesar doesn't know of. So he feels that he is a mad fellow who is standing there and giving him a petition on the road. So C number is the right answer. Now some questions from Act 3, Scene 2. Who gives the first speech to the crowd in Act 3, Scene 2? Antony, Brutus, Cassius, Caesar. So Caesar, of course, not, he's dead now. So Brutus is the right option because Brutus is leading the conspiracy team and he is the first one to give a speech. Who enters the scene with Caesar's body? Brutus, Cassius, Antony, Octavius. The right answer is Mark Antony. He takes the body to the stage to do a funeral with the permission of Brutus. So C is the right answer, Antony. Question number 3. Who uses the phrase, "Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears"? Obviously, it is Mark Antony who is using it. Option number C. Antony is using this for his speech. When he gives the speech, that time the first line of the speech is, "Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears." Who does the crowd initially support before Antony's speech? Antony, Brutus, Cassius, Caesar. So it is obviously Brutus, B number, because before Antony, Brutus is the one who is speaking to the crowd, and the crowd gets motivated by Brutus' speech and believes in what Brutus says. So B number is the right answer. What rhetorical device does Antony use in his speech? Irony, metaphor. So here the right answer is irony. Irony means it is a literary device where you mean the opposite of what you say, and sometimes it might create a laughter also. So here, when he says honorable Brutus so many times, 8 times, that time he is ironically using that word for Brutus. And when he says, I don't want to show you the will, and I don't want to incite you against the conspirators, so that time also he's meaning the opposite of what he says. Actually, he has come to incite the mob against the conspirators, and also he wants to show the will to the people so that they get motivated against the conspirators. So everything he says there is ironical, or he means the opposite of all that he says there, just to motivate them. So the answer is A, irony. 9 number. Who does Brutus claim to love more than Caesar? Antony, Cassius, Rome himself. Obviously, it is Rome. He says, because I love Rome, I'm going to murder my dear friend Caesar. So he didn't have any personal reason for killing Caesar, but only because he loves Rome more than himself, or more than his friend. So he is going to murder, he said. So Rome is the right answer, C. What does Antony use to sway the crowd against the conspirators? Caesar's will, Caesar's crown, Caesar's robe, Caesar's sword. So Caesar's crown, not at all, because he has not got a crown before he died. And Caesar's robe, not at all. And Caesar's sword, not at all. So it is Caesar's will. In the will, it was written so many things that Caesar is going to give to the people, including 75 drachmas to all. So, seeing that, people got motivated. So, the answer is Caesar's will, A number. Number 11. What does Brutus offer to the crowd at the end of his speech? His life, his wealth, his home, his loyalty. It is A number. He offers his life in the sense that he says, if you feel that I have done wrong to Caesar, then you may also use the same sword for me and kill me. So that is how he he offers his life there. So A number is the right answer. What does Antony show the crowd to stir them up? Caesar's will, Caesar's crown, Caesar's robe, Caesar's body. So he's showing here the body of Caesar, which is having several wounds. It is cut, and he describes the wounds and like two ruby lips, and he also makes a prophecy there. That is how the people get incited. So D number is the right answer. What does Antony claim was Caesar's reason for leaving his wealth to the citizens? Guilt, fear, love, ambition. So it is obviously love that he had for the citizens. So C number is the right option. What does Brutus say he would have, what does Brutus say would have happened if Caesar lived? Rome would have prospered, Rome would have been destroyed, Caesar would have become a tyrant, Caesar would have become a god. So Caesar would have become a tyrant, of course. So Brutus said that if he lived, he would have become a tyrant for you all. Tyrant means a cruel king. So that would make you all slaves. So C is the right option. And that's all for you. So, see you and bye bye.